Okay, I'm up on this joint. What's up, man? What's up, Fight Fam? It is the homie, main man, made man in the building. Y'all know how I get down. We talking boxing, man. You know what I'm talking about? Once again, it is an honor and a pleasure. I repeat, a honor and a pleasure to be on here with all of the boxing fam and the boxing fans. It's Wednesday night, so you know what that means. It's our time now, man. What's up, fight fans, man? First off, I want to give a hearty salute to everybody in Main Man Made Man's boxing forum over there on Facebook, man. Go check us out, fight fam. You know what I'm saying? But everybody that like to come in and rock out with the homie, just know we got a whole nother fam on the other side of the water, man, over on Facebook. You know what I'm saying? Go check us out. Main Man Made Man boxing forum, man. You know what I mean? I want to give a hearty salute to everyone that comes through here tonight that catches this live, whether you thumb me up, thumbs up as you pull up, as you pull in. You know what I'm saying? I just want to give credit to you and say thank you for taking time out your day to rock with the homie, Main Man Made Man. Tell everybody that catches this on the playback, salute to you, my playback players out there. Much love, and hit the thumbs up for the homie when you come through. You know what I'm saying? All day. You hear me though? Breeze Boxing in the building. What's up, fam? Salute to you, man. The legend is in the building. Fam, Muhammad Ali. What's up, champion? What's up with you? I got Chin Smoke in the building. What's up, family? What's going on, man? Like Smash says, Breeze Boxing. Much love to you, man. Look, man, I hope everybody out there having a good week. Y'all already know in a couple minutes I'll be right in front of y'all, man. But I hope everybody out there having a good week, man. Hunkering down, you know what I mean? Keeping your family safe, keeping your family stocked up, supplied up, ain't touching nobody. Keep your distance. What is it? Social distancing or whatever the hell, man. Rock with that, man. You know what I mean? Just have respect for your fellow man. I'm telling you, bro, over here in America, man, we in a tough situation, man. The president looking at it like, damn, yo, what I do, man? Do I open this economy back up because we just on a free fall right now, or do I just, but if I do it too fast, then more people might get sick. They ain't no cure, they ain't no vaccine. What do you do? Word on the curb, everybody gonna be going back to work soon. We'll see how it goes, fight fans. But in the meantime, between time, man, look here, man. Learn something about yourself. Take this time and spend it wisely. You know what I'm saying? Think of some things you always wanted to do. Maybe certain business opportunities you always wanted to try. Now is the time. You know what I mean? You always wanted a vacation, a 2-week chill time to get shit did around the house. Now is the time. You know what I'm saying, fight fans? So do that, man. I'm telling y'all, real spiel. I got Dundada in the building. What's up, family? What's goody with you, man? So without further ado, fight fans, man, I know what you're here for. Let's talk boxing, shall we? Let's get right into the topics as always. Now, first and foremost on the list. Oh, let me get it right in front of y'all. Hold on, fight fans. Buyout. You know what I'm saying? First on the list, fight fans. Juan Manuel Marquez turns down $150 million, fight fan. $150 million. According to Juan Manuel Marquez, he states that for that fifth Manny Pacquiao fight, that the Pacquiao team offered him as much as $150 million. Let's get into the quote. According to Juan Manuel Marquez, former 4-division world champion, man, he says, and I quote, "When the Pacquiao people told me about the fifth fight for $150 million, I said no more. I retired, said no more, no return. Maybe I want to play basketball. Maybe I want to play football. It's a different sport. I have respect for the sport," end quote. They offered Juan Manuel Marquez $150 million for the fifth Pacquiao fight, and he ain't take it? What the fuck? Bruh, like, it's one thing to see Marquez retire right after that. Take in mind that this was offered to him in 2012. Juan Manuel Marquez didn't retire to 2014. What? Bruh, that was no bigger fight. $150 million, win, lose, or draw. Why do you turn that money? That is like life-changing money. You don't never got to fight again, whatever. I don't care what kind of shape you in, whatever. But clearly, Juan Manuel Marquez must be a fighter that stands on serious principle. You know, he went away with that full fight. He's finally flatlined Manny Pacquiao, in which he felt as though he was robbed in fights prior to that, and he ain't giving Manny Pacquiao another chance to do it. I guess all money ain't good money. Juan Manuel Marquez, I'm sure he's straight. He's 46 years old now. Well, 46 years old, I think, or 47. He's up there. I'm sure he's straight. He's a Hall of Famer. He just don't want to ruin his legacy. Not even $150 million can lure Juan Manuel Marquez could have lured him back into the ring with Manny Pacquiao. If that couldn't do it, ain't nothing could have did it, cousin. Ain't nothing could have did it. $150 million, bro. And do you know who Manny Pacquiao fought after that? Like, it wasn't like super big time. I remember they were talking heavy one time about Marquez versus Cotto, but he didn't get in the ring with nobody that could have bought even not only half, like 25% of this. Like, $150 million, bro. If they offered you this, if this is true, Juan Manuel Marquez, I'm sorry, bro. Maybe I'm on the outside looking in, but that was the dumb move. I'd have took that shit so fast it'd have made your head spin. Oh, y'all gonna rob me in the fight? Shit, rob 150 million? This man stood on serious principle. If, I repeat, if he's telling the truth. So salute to Juan Manuel Marquez for standing his ground, thinking about his legacy first, man. You know what I'm saying? Hey, Muhammad Ali say, man, he goes to sleep well at night, all day, all day. He must do. He must got a bag sitting somewhere to turn down 150 million for a fifth Pacquiao fight. Now, like I told, I thought in that third fight, I'm gonna be 100 with y'all, man. I thought Marquez edged that third one. I thought that third one was the worst one that Pacquiao looked in, and I don't know how Pacquiao walked out of that fight with the win. I get it. So my Mayweather Marquez, like, I'm not going back through that shit no more. But damn that, fam. 150 million? Whatever, man. Whatever, man. Then he fought for 2 more years after that, man. Not just 2 fights, 2 years. You fought for 2 more years and ain't go nowhere near 150 million, bro. Should have done that shit, bro. Fuck the dumb shit. We moving right along, fight fans. On to the next one, man. The next one. Word on the curb. Andy Ruiz versus Charles Martin for an IBF eliminator match to become the IBF mandatory at heavyweight. That is the word on the curve. This is what PBC wants to do. Now, this is a bit of a complicated issue, but not really so much, because number one, in the number one spot, we all know, is Kubrat Pulev. Kubrat Pulev is the mandatory for Anthony Joshua, correct? Well, eventually, win, lose, or draw, the number one spot becomes vacant. Charles Martin is in the number 2 spot, okay? Now, this is where things get a little bit complicated, and hold on so I won't mess it up. All right, now, in the number 3 spot, you got Oleksandr Usyk. Oleksandr Usyk being the WBO mandatory, which means that his shot is already pretty much sealed. He may not be tripping off his 3rd place spot. Now, this is where the big question mark comes in the 4th place spot, where you got Michael Hunter. Now, the thing is this. At first, it was the dude at Cabiel was in the 4th place, but Cabiel pulled himself out of the IBF rankings and decided to go the WBA route, which is funny to me because honestly, that tells me that whoever handles that dude Cabiel, because he's a young fighter, they say he ain't ready yet, and he just signed with Top Rank. So they saying that he ain't ready yet. He's from Germany, never fought outside of Germany, but he's undefeated. You know, I guess Bob Arum is still grooming him because he was currently in the mix of all of the smoke. But they removed him and they put him over with the WBA. So now you got Michael Hunter in the 4th place. Now, this is the big question mark. Nobody really knows what Michael Hunter is going to do. Michael Hunter has to be the biggest question mark because Michael Hunter is rated in the top 10 of every sanctioning body for the most part at heavyweight. You know what I'm saying? Hold on, I even got it. Michael Hunter is ranked 4th in the IBF. He's 9th in the WBA. He's 10th in the WBC, and he is 7th in the WBO. There's a lot of names floating around for Michael Hunter. We know Michael Hunter has been speaking on Dillian White real heavy lately. We know Michael Hunter has expressed time and time again that he wants to fight UK fighters. He came up in the European circuit as well. We've heard Michael Hunter say time and time again, a lot of people that he wants to fight. So we just don't know exactly what Michael Hunter going to do. But the thing I have to wonder is there a bigger opportunity than this? Is Michael Hunter in a position where if he beats someone, he becomes a mandatory? I know he's been speaking on Joseph Parker a lot lately. He wants to get the fight with Joseph Parker. There's a lot of fights out there for Michael Hunter, but this opportunity also exists. So the question will be, will his handlers or will Michael Hunter himself pull himself out of this situation? Because this can't happen if Michael Hunter is in the way. You feel me? And this is a big opportunity. Is there a big enough name to lure Michael Hunter out of the way? And keep in mind, Andy Ruiz is coming off a loss. Michael Hunter is rated in the 4th place position, bro. He ain't going to just walk away. Now, that is the big deal. So the question is, if Michael Hunter gets out the way, Oleksandr Usyk is pretty much already out the way. Kubrat Pulev is already pretty much out the way. So if Michael Hunter gets out the way, then we get this. The winner goes for the number one spot and becomes Anthony Joshua or Kubrat Pulev's mandatory. Beautiful thing. Now, here's the thing. I ain't really super excited, me personally, because I've already seen AJ beat these two. And the first one, in Charles Martin's case, I'm just like, bro, you went over there and laid down. How do I know you ain't going to do that again? How do I know if you get back? Yeah, oh no, Charles Martin seemed like he got his head on straight, main man. He ain't lunching no more. He ain't running around talking about the aliens are coming no more. But yet and still, yo, he's not too far removed from a loss. And yeah, I know he beat Gerald Washington. Cool. You know, I know he's been around boxing. Charles Martin ain't been locking himself in basements no more. He ain't been locking himself in dungeons no more. I got you. He's doing more interviews. He seems more focused. And I like Charles Martin. I like him. I really do. But he seems more focused. He's doing more interviews. He's hanging around the sport of boxing. He seems like he's taking the sport serious again. Good for him. Good for him. Man, the question is either one of these fighters worthy of getting back to the number one spot is the golden question. Like I say, Charles Martin is not too far removed from a loss against Adam Kalinowski. Right? Andy Ruiz, well, we already know what Andy Ruiz's last situation looked like. Now, when Luis Ortiz called out Andy Ruiz, it was, oh, I need a tune-up. I need a tune-up. No. Well, we're not thinking about Luis Ortiz. We just talked about this last week. And a matter of fact, Luis Ortiz is still out here today wondering what the hell went wrong, Andy. I thought we was going to get this dead. But he told Luis Ortiz he needed a tune-up. Is this the tune-up? Is this the tune-up? But at the end of the day, I don't know if Andy Ruiz, who, you know, coming off his last performance, but then again, I guess if anybody got a better claim to it, it is Andy Ruiz if Andy Ruiz beats Charles Martin because he did beat AJ. Charles Martin went over there and laid the hell down on a $5 million pillow. You know what I'm talking about? So, I mean, I don't know. Good for Andy Ruiz, man. But this is be a good fight. If it all depends on what we get from Andy Ruiz. We don't know where he's at right now. There's still rumors heavily circulating that the man ain't taking the fight game serious. There's still rumors heavily circulating that the man ain't showing up to the gym. I hope they're just rumors. That's all I can tell you. I don't know where his head is at. I don't know where his hunger is at. And I'm talking boxing hunger. We know where his other hunger is at. But I don't know where it's at. Charles Martin, yeah, he seemed like he's been more focused. I will give him credit. I thought the Robert Helenius route would have been more for Charles Martin right now, given that they both beat Gerald Washington. But I guess I was tripping. I thought that would have been a better route for Charles Martin, though, in my opinion. You know what I'm saying? Real spill, man. Yeah, man. G-May say, yo, man, that gangster picture on your wall is sick all day. You recognize everybody in that joint, fam? We got the Godfather over here. Who's that in the? You see the casino crew in the back. You know, look on the left, you see the Sopranos. You know what I mean? You see Michael Corleone in that front seat. All my favorite gangster flicks, fam. All day, man. All day. Real spill, man. G-May says Ruiz will knock out Martin under 10 rounds. If he comes in, you know, together, if he comes in with his act together, if he coming in there looking like the Michelin man all day. The fast hands, I think he can get on the inside of Charles Martin and cause a lot of damage. And I'm still wondering about Charles Martin's stamina because in the second half of them fights, he turns into a caveman and just starts swinging. You know what I mean? Andy has skill. And I don't think that if Andy comes in here in his right mind, in his right body, get the weight off, I don't know. I think he definitely gets the edge. But right now, Charles Martin seeming like the only one serious about the fight game between these two. You know what I'm saying? Real spill, man. Real spill. Muhammad Ali says, hasn't Ortiz called out Ruiz not needing a tune-up all day? And that's what I'm saying, fam. Like, dog, you told Luis Ortiz, like, hell nah. And Luis Ortiz was betting on that shit. Like, him and his manager, they were like, yo, they were really banking on Andy Ruiz coming through because Luis Ortiz can't find nobody else to fight. So he was really banking on it. But I do give like I say, if Andy come in healthy, I give him the slight edge. And I like Charles Martin. Charles Martin definitely got a chance, and Charles Martin is fighting with all heart right now. You know what I mean? That's one thing I can say about Martin. Even in the fight with Kalinowski, he still fought his heart out. You know what I mean? And I can honestly say that Charles Martin is really trying. He's trying, and I can appreciate effort. Even if you're not the most talented person in the world, I can appreciate effort. And Charles Martin has been showing a lot of effort, man. It got him some good wins. It got him back into contention. And look at him, man. He's back into a position where, shit, if I beat this next guy, shit, man, I'm back in the number one position. Now, the IBF mandatory may not come due no time soon because Anthony Joshua is fighting his mandatory now. And he'll probably have another one after this if the Usyk situation works out. So I don't know when the next IBF mandatory may come around for the winner of Ruiz versus Martin. But at the end of the day, it still feel good, and you'll sleep real good knowing that you are the number one contender in the IBF. Who y'all got though? Who y'all got? Let me know. You know what I'm saying? But I like Charles Martin, man. And please, no, don't get it twisted, man. Y'all may be hearing me cut on Martin, man. I like Charles Martin, man. I like Prince Charles Martin, man. Walk this earth like a god. You know what I mean? Let me make sure that we all good with that. But yeah, man. So that's pretty much the deal with that, man. Looking forward to it, man. We'll see how this all works out. We'll see if PBC can actually make this happen. Like I say, Alexander Usyk is pretty much already out the way. The golden question for anyone that's keeping your eye on this situation, look to Michael Hunter. Michael Hunter is the only person that's blocking basically Andy Ruiz versus Charles Martin. The PBC can do this. I haven't heard much from the Ruiz camp. I just honestly don't know, man. I just don't know where Ruiz is at. Don't know how he feeling. Is he interested in this fight? No one knows. Everyone say Andy Ruiz ain't showed up, man. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I heard about that, fam. Not to be off subject, but the Wilder Fury pushed back to October. We're going to get to that, man. Damn, fam. That one hurt me too, bro. I heard that, man. I was like, but this is good for Bomb Squad. And we'll talk more about it, but this is good for him, man. He need this time. Now, all of this time that we've been talking about what he should do, who he should hire, what trainer, but now would be the time for reflection. Now would be the time to say, well, you know what? I got a little time now. Maybe I can work on some things that we've been, that needs to be worked on. So now would be the time. This could be a blessing in disguise for Bomb Squad. The question is, the longer that Tyson Fury goes without a fight, he's the unpredictable one. He's the one that takes the risk of slipping. He's even said it out of his mouth. I got to stay training. I got to stay in the gym. He out there on social media today showing everybody, even though the gym shut down, I'm working out in my house. I'm staying busy. He is the question mark the longer this goes on. I think this benefits Wilder the longer they wait, but Tyson Fury, he falls off that wagon. There's going to be some issues. And we're going to get to Tyson Fury very, very soon. We got a lot to say about Tyson Fury today, man. Real spill, man. G May says, I don't see no dog in Charles Martin, though. I see dog in. I think he fights on heart, especially going down the stretch. You know what I mean? He ain't the skillful fighter, bro. He fighting on instinct going after about rounds, I say 5, 6, Martin off instinct, bro. But he fighting on heart, and he ain't running, he ain't moving. He trying to bring the fight to you for the most part. He becomes hesitant, though. I will say that sometimes he does kind of become hesitant, especially if you crack his ass. It definitely makes him a lot more hesitant. But I like Charles Martin, bro. I think he's fighting on heart right now, man. I think he's fighting on all heart. You know what I mean? Martin is Audrey Harrison, the American version. Yeah, man. Yo, all heart. Audrey Harrison was our all heart fighter, man. All heart. You know what I'm saying? Real spill, man. And that's just how I feel about it. So we'll keep our eye on the situation. Like I said before, man, keep your eye on whatever Michael Hunter do, and that will probably give us the answer on whether or not this may come to fruition. I got my doubts. You know what I mean? Only mainly because Andy. We just don't know where Andy is at. And we'll see. We'll see how this goes, man. But we're going to move on to the next fight, fans. We're going to move on to the next because I'm going to need a minute with this one right here. Tyson Fury drops his UK license. Let's get into this fight, fam. Wow. This dude got a thing with timing, bro. This dude do some things. It's like, yo, man, his timing when he does things sometimes, it just makes you wonder, like, why now? Why all of a sudden you don't have a fucking UK license? All of a sudden you don't have a UK license, right? All right, well, the news has came out. So we've heard about this we've talked about it here on We Talking Boxing, the farmer bringing this, thing to Tyson Fury's people is saying that he lied in Tyson Fury's investigation, saying that he provided boar meat to Tyson Fury, and that's why Tyson Fury popped up dirty on a test for the Christian Hammer fight. And now that this farmer is saying, I lied, I didn't give it to him. Don't know nothing about it. They were supposed to give me 25,000 pounds for lying, and I never got paid, so now I'm spilling the beans 5 years later. You know what I mean? So This prompted Tyson. This spreaded rumors all over the place. There's a few articles out there that stated that the BBBOC or somebody may have contacted Tyson Fury's team and let them know possibly an inquiry will be going on. Possibly, you know what I'm saying? Well, this prompted, I guess, from the fanfare and everything that's going on, this prompted the news to come out that Tyson Fury never renewed his UK boxing license, and he not only never renewed it, but he wrote a letter to the BBBOC, that is the agency in charge of licensing UK boxers. He wrote a letter to them right before the Deontay Wilder fight saying that he was dropping his UK license. Now, so everybody not be mixed up about this. We know that Tyson Fury had an investigation back in 2015. It was done by UCAD. UCAD is the investigative body, but UCAD have no power over the license of Tyson Fury. The BBBOC are the only ones that can snatch Tyson Fury's license. So why now, fight fans? Why now? Why all of a sudden Tyson Fury's license is not renewed? They say that Tyson Fury last fought in the UK August of 2018. Why didn't Tyson Fury ever renew his license? Y'all may say, well, man, well, it was just a technicality, He did this before the Wilder fight, so you can't say he knew anything about the farmer. Bullshit. Frank Warren himself said that this particular farmer contacted them by letter in September of last year. That was right before the Otto Wallin fight, correct? The only fight that Tyson Fury had before that fight was the Deontay Wilder fight. After the draw with Deontay Wilder, Tyson Fury told everybody and their mamas that he wanted to take the fight back to the UK and fight in Old Rutherford. He wanted to go fight in the UK. Those were the words of Tyson Fury. Then we go towards near the Otto Wallin fight. The farmer reaches out to Frank Warren. Frank Warren told him to go to hell, go to the UK and go tell him about it. Instead, this man ran to a newspaper. And then right after that is what Tyson Fury writes to the BBBOC and say, I'm not renewing my license. Why did he do that? Why don't you want to fight in the UK, Tyson Fury? Is there something I'm missing here? Because you told everybody after the Wilder fight you wanted to fight in the UK. Now you'll never go back to the UK. So, of course, you know me. I got to do my homework. And then doing my homework, I answered a couple questions I've always had spinning in my head. And I've always had spinning in my head was, why does Tyson Fury get such a bad rap from the UK people? I don't understand it. And I've had some of the extremes come through here. Oh, well, man, I'm going to tell you exactly why. Because he's a gypsy, goddammit. He's a gypsy. And they are like this, they're like that, they're like this. Y'all, I scoot out the way. But then I had some folks come here, they say, man, let me tell you why the UK people and a lot of Brits have a lot of problems with Tyson Fury. It has nothing to do with that gypsy stuff. It's his comments that he made to the public about gays. And it's not well received over here. And I said, man, you tripping. Come on, man. I mean, I understand the gay right groups, they'll shut you down and boom, boom, boom. But to turn a half a country against you, I just don't see that. And then I looked into it myself. And that's exactly what happened, fight fans. Let's get into this. The thing is this. Tyson Fury and the BBBOC have a long, rocky relationship. What they're doing now ain't their first rodeo. What went down in 2015 ain't their first rodeo either. They've been getting into it for years. They have been trying to get Tyson Fury one way or another through different ways for years. And it's mainly been because of Tyson Fury's stupid mouth sometimes. Sometimes it's stupid. I ain't gonna some of the things I actually agree with, but I ain't gonna go into that. But Tyson Fury has always been real talkative. He always, and I lived in the UK before. Y'all are not too fond for trash talking down on people and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? So when you think back to times like, say, for example, back in 2013, where he was fined 3,000 pounds for calling fighters David Price and Tony Bellew gay lovers. He was fined 3,000 pounds by the BBBOC, right? Or how about a year after that at a press conference when he said something that he wasn't supposed to, fined 15,000 pounds by the BBBOC. Yeah. What about that? Or he was warned about his remarks about homosexuals and women from the board of the BBBOC when they attempted to sanction him. But they could not sanction him over freedom of speech. That's between Tyson Fury and the BBBOC. And not to include the 2015 investigation, not to include the talk that's going on now, and many, many more other examples. Tyson Fury and the BBBOC have been bumping heads for years, fight fans, for years. So I say, well, it couldn't have been that bad. I mean, dang, it's to the point where they keep finding them left and right just for speech. That don't happen over here. You know what I'm saying? Just for speaking? Nah, it can't be that bad. Then I look a little deeper. And then I come across something called the British Sports Awards, in which in 2015, right after the victory against Vladimir Klitschko, the monumental victory for Tyson Fury, he tries to get into this award show. And they were nominating him for Sports Personality of the Year. Sports Personality of the Year. But during that time, there were other sports figures at that time. They were complaining about, they didn't want to stand on the stage with Tyson Fury. The BBC, not the BBBOC, the BBC, the media company, British broadcasting company, the one that shows all the news. Well, they're the ones responsible for this award show. You even had their employees downing the BBC because they were putting Tyson Fury, they were nominating Tyson Fury for this award. You had all kind of demonstrations and all kind of gay rights groups ready to march on Tyson Fury if they would have put him in this award show. And I ain't talking about just in the UK and Ireland. They were ready to shut him down. Shut him down. Athletes ready to pull off, had to be persuaded to come back, all because Tyson Fury was involved. Needless to say, when it was all said and done, Tyson Fury got pulled out of that situation. They took him out. Took him out. Fast forward to 2018. Tyson Fury gets his draw with Deontay Wilder. He gets up off the canvas after almost being slept. He talks about his depression. He talks about his mental issues. So they're saying, well, surely Tyson Fury now should qualify for this Sports Personality of the Year. He came in fourth. After pulling himself off the canvas, running around the world telling his story, that personality didn't work, and you came in fourth, and he still didn't win. 2016, Carl Frampton gets Boxer of the Year. Tyson Fury all in his feelings. So Tyson Fury basically is like, so I beat the man. They coming at me left and right because of my views on homosexuality. Let's look at some of the things that Tyson Fury has said. Tyson Fury said things to the nature of, hold on, I know I had that quote here because I was like, damn, he went all the way in. Oh, Tyson Fury said things like, there are only three things that need to be accomplished before the devil comes home. One of them is homosexuality being legal in countries, and one of them is abortion, and the other is pedophilia. End quote. That's the words of Tyson Fury. One of the finalists for this Personality of the Year award, Miss Jessica Enos Hill, he ran around and told to her in the public, she slaps up good, dresses up well. When she's got a dress on, she looks quite fit, end quote. Now, I'm going to be honest with you. This shit funny to me. Now, but to the Brits, they don't find that funny. They don't find, they are about decorum over there real heavy. And they don't find this type stuff funny. And they will down, even those who were not gay or homosexual, they were down to shut Tyson Fury down. This aided the BBBOC. They tried to find him all the crap. They tried to sanction him. The people are turning against him. So Tyson Fury got the hell out of the UK. And he comes over here. But the BBBOC and Tyson Fury have a long history together. Long history. Long history. That investigation, yeah, Tyson Fury did a lot of good finessing in that investigation. Created diversions, created stall tactics, and was going to bankrupt their ass. And this is why I tell you, fight fans, Tyson, that UCAD and the BBBOC as of today is straight powerless against Tyson Fury. Powerless. Now, the question is this. Let's just say, for example, that the BBBOC says, we're starting an investigation. Damn that. If we find you guilty, 8-year ban. Doesn't mean nothing because Tyson Fury doesn't have a UK license. But the thing is this. Whenever the BBBOC usually suspends a fighter, they can't suspend Fury, but when they have judgment against the fighter, normally other commissions follow suit. Other sanctioning bodies follow suit. Tyson Fury has a WBC, and he's already let it be known. Fuck it, I'll drop this WBC if I have to. I've already touched all the belts. I've touched all of them. From the ring, the IBO, the IBF, the WBA, the WBO, now the WBC. I've already had them. I don't need them. But the WBC, like, oh, no, hold on, Tyson. No, let's not get carried away here. We want you to keep that. We want you to keep that. Nevada State Athletic Commission. Do you think that they're going to follow the BBBFC suit? Risk losing Wilder Fury 3? Mega fight fans? Or if Tyson Fury does, or Deontay Wilder does, whichever one wins, they go towards a fight with Anthony Joshua. Let's say if it's Tyson Fury, he has no UK license. He may wants to fight here in America, if not Saudi Arabia. You think that Nevada is going to risk losing that? So if anybody expecting for the WBC or Nevada to follow suit with anything that the BBBOC does to Tyson Fury, if they do anything, which I heavily doubt because they don't have any power. But you think that they're going to follow suit? Tyson Fury don't need them. He don't need the BBBOC. He got Nevada State Athletic Commission. He got the WBC kissing his ass. And he got Bob Arum paying him $20 million a fight. What the hell does he care what the BBBOC do? What the hell does he care? So, the BBBOC and Tyson Fury, bro. It's sad. It's sad. And the guy that beat out Tyson Fury in 2018 was a man by the name of Andy Murray. You know what I mean? These are all Olympians and cyclists and all of that type stuff. So he beat out Tyson Fury in 2018 for Sports Personality of the Year. Now, after this year, after he actually beat Deontay Wilder, I don't know if they held him awards today. I'm sure Tyson Fury will probably win by a landslide. You know what I'm saying? But it is what it is. Now, take in mind also that I don't know if I said this when we were talking about this, but when I told y'all that Tyson Fury back in 2015, when they kicked him off of this Personality of the Year award, they racked up 125,000 plus signatures. Not only just in the UK, but also in Ireland, all coming against Tyson Fury for his remarks. Damn, champion. He had an avalanche coming towards him. That's why he got the hell out of the UK. But for this farmer to come out of nowhere, make these accusations, Tyson Fury not accepting his license, it makes me go, something funny is here. Something funny going on. Then you drop your license right around the time that you got the letter from the farmer stating his intentions. Frank Warren gave away the church's money when he told the world that we got this letter from this man in September. And I see the news articles try to tweak it a little bit. Oh, yeah, he dropped his license right before the Wilder rematch. Oh, okay. But you don't want to, you're trying to keep it away from September when that farmer sent that letter to Frank Warren, spooking the hell out of Tyson. But you know, I'm gonna be 100 with y'all. Then don't get me twisted. I just said it looks funny. I don't know if it's an admission of guilt. Because one thing I see from Tyson Fury also, Tyson Fury is in a position where, look, man, I'm almost out of boxing. Tyson Fury got a couple fights left on his contract. A couple fights left. I just seen recently in the news that Tyson Fury paid his old promoter, Mick Hennessy, 1.5 million pounds of a long lawsuit that they've been having going on ever since Tyson Fury came back to boxing. Hennessy and Fury been through a lot together. A lot together. Hennessy still promotes Fury's cousin, Huey Fury. But it's almost as if that Tyson said, you know what, instead of fighting with you, cuz, we've been going back and forth for too damn long. Tyson Fury is worth 70 million pounds. 70 million, fight fans. Why am I arguing with you, Mick? I'm getting the hell out of boxing, so I'm going to raise me kids. I'm going to chill with my wife. Why am I arguing? Take this money, bro. It's short shit. Here, take this money. Go on, bro. We had a good run, man. I appreciate you. I just had to give you shit because I ain't had no money. But I got it now. Take it and roll. I don't want to fight with you no more. And maybe that's the way Tyson Fury look at the BBBOC. Bro, we've been fighting for years. Y'all been trying to get me for years. You try to get me on my speech. You try to get me say that I test dirty in a fight, which hell, shit, I may have did, but y'all couldn't prove it. You know what I mean? The fact of the matter is we've been going back and forth. So before I sit back and keep fighting with y'all, I'll finish my career out here in America. He ain't no goddamn star, but he'll finish out here in America because the Americans are treating him good. They gave him a $20 million fight deal. They put him on WWE. He got a chance to run around on every big platform around the country, tell his story, whether people listened or not. But he got a chance to do it. He may not be getting this overall embracing here, but the one thing that he ain't getting is the over criticism and the hate that he was getting right after he beat Klitschko. From many big organizations, the BBC, the BBBOC, the UCAD, all of them coming against Tyson Fury, half of the population. He didn't have that over here. Over here, he got the royal red treatment. Why? I don't fucking know, but he did. He did. His Otto Wallin fight sold 3,000 tickets. 3,000 tickets, fight fans. But he's a star. He's not a star. But what he is comfortable. So, yeah, he may not want to go back to UK and fight. Now, the question is, how does this bear out on the Anthony Joshua fight? If, and that's a big if. And when I say if, fight fans, I'm saying I and about 10,000 F's behind it. If he beats Deontay Wilder. And the question comes down to Tyson Fury, then what? Now, according to Anthony Joshua, and I quote, hold on. He says that, I got a quote here from AJ that I want to get out. Hold on. Oh, AJ says, and I quote, I think it would have to be in the UK, but to be fair, but I would never let a location get in the way of a mega fight, end quote. More than likely it can happen in Saudi Arabia, if not UK, right? Or over here in America, whichever. It can happen. AJ says he's down to travel. So when the BBBOC, which, like I told y'all, and I want to go back to this, there is no official investigation as of today. But if they go down this road, you risk losing possibly something big. Because at this point, Tyson Fury is not obligated to come and fight in the UK. And he ain't going to come back and fight in the UK unless he got something in writing, I'm sure, that say, y'all ain't going to mess with me. Y'all going to leave me the hell alone. If not, if you want to investigate me, I'll finish my career right here, making $20 million a fight, face Deontay Wilder in a third fight, and we'll see what it do. Because if I win, I'm the fucking man. I don't care what you say. That's just the reality of boxing. That is called the mountaintop of boxing. You get to make calls like that when you sit on the top. So, Tyson Fury, man, the timing and all this, fight fans. Let me get to some of y'all comments. I'm sorry, I'm just ranting, man. Sorry about this. Let's see, man. Let's see what's going on with y'all, man. All right, let's go back some. Justin Trouble in the building. What's up, fam? What's going on with you? Appreciate you coming on through, famo. What's up with you? Muhammad Ali say, yo, Fury don't want to be paying any more out of court costs after paying his former promoter. This way, UCAD can't touch him, and he has 2 fights left, both in America. So told them to basically fuck off all day at $20+ million a fight, Muhammad Ali. All day. They are powerless. They are powerless. They can't do anything but flap their gums. You know what I'm saying? Real spill. GB Boxing says, I bet Fury wishes he'd have lost in February. Now, wish he would have lost? Nah. Fury good, bro. I told y'all, man, that's one of the few things that get reported. Fury worth a bag, bro. Fury was worth over 70 million pounds. He got money on top of money, bro. He Gucci. He good. He may not. Now, the thing is, I will admit, him beating Bomb Squad, yeah, it may have turned he may get a lot of criticism from over here now because there's a lot of Bomb Squad fans and everybody looking for the answer or what went wrong. So, yeah, he may get a little backlash for that, but man, I'd rather get backlash for winning than for losing any day. You know what I'm saying? But shit, it is what it is. That's just fandom, though, fam. GB Boxing says it all started when Tyson was 18, when Tyson whooped the guy who Price lost to in the amateurs. Then the board picked Price over Fury to go to the Olympics. Yeah, and where Price lost. Yep, absolutely. And Deontay Wilder went to the Olympics that year. You're absolutely right. You're absolutely right. Tyson Fury has always got a hard time in boxing, but his mouth, man. It's not like, sometimes you got to be aware of your environment, bro. Like if you know that, yeah, I may want to talk and speak my mind. And I'm always down to support anybody that speaks their mind. If that's how you feel, that's how you feel. Let the world know it. But in Tyson Fury's case, man, he was in a place where people didn't accept that type talk too well. Yeah, you might be saying things that your gypsy people love, but to the masses in the UK, they not feeling that anti-homosexual talk. And they not feeling you talking down on women. But this is the fight game, fight fans. Come on, man. I got to put on tougher skin out there, man. Before the both allegations came out, they reviewed the Fury Zionist interview. I remember that. Interview as well. He came out talking real heavy, and he made himself a lot of enemies in the media. You know what I mean? And of course, the media also got friends that got friends. When Fury was going through his BBBOC trial, man, he had a problem with people on the panel. He was trying to tell people, oh, yeah, I don't want that person on the panel. I don't want that person on the panel. Oh, that person got a connection to this, to that, to this. Tyson Fury made a lot of enemies, including one in the BBBFC, OC. And he damn near bankrupted them. They went on a 2-year hiatus and could not even come up with nothing. Nothing, because he stalled them out so many times. Pulled evidence out, put evidence in. And that's why I'm telling everybody, be careful with this farmer story, because during the first investigation in 2015, a lot of evidence entered and a lot of evidence was pulled. We don't know what got pulled. Tyson Fury set a lot of appeals up. That's what dragged this thing out so much. Procedural shit. Boy, I say your hindsight is 2020, man. Hindsight is 2020, bro. It's 2020, man. Like, I'm just looking at how everything just played out now. Like, damn. Like, even like I told y'all last week, how everything started out, oh, we investigating nandrolone. Then that developed into a cocaine mental health thing. Like, nandrolone was an issue in the back. It was about the cocaine and mentally unfit to fight. That man created a diversion so strong that we forgot all about nandrolone. Oh, we started with nandrolone. I told y'all last week, they gave Tyson Fury the opportunity to fight. He could have fought Klitschko in the rematch. They lifted the suspension and told Tyson Fury, just keep your nose clean until December when you'll have your hearing. But in the meantime, you are allowed to fight. It's Tyson Fury that all of a sudden, on the day that he knew that they were going to see, my ankle's messed up. It's Tyson Fury, after being reinstated, called up in Rolling Stone. Oh, yeah, I've been snorting coke all day and drinking and partying. What? Oh, my God, you've been doing what? You violated all the rules. What is wrong with you? What about nandrolone, though? Are we talking about nandrolone anymore? Or are we talking about cocaine and mental health? Which one is it? Diversions. I'm just saying, fight fans. I'm just saying. It's too real. Say Tyson Fury is a too real top geezer. All right, yes sir. El Foul player in the building. What's up, famo? What's up with you, man? What's going on, man? Yeah, man. The UK media always highlight Fury's comments. They always do. They always do. The man can't do anything, so he over here now, and he saying he ain't going back. So let me ask y'all something, UK. And I'm gonna consider this a little bit of trolling, but I'm just curious about something. You know, we said after when Fury beat Wilder that all of the heavyweight belts are in the UK now. That hurt me. That hurt me to say. Y'all already know. But do we still consider all of the belts in the UK if Tyson Fury don't got a UK boxing license? I'm just saying, if he not gonna fight in the UK, he's saying how much he love America. His last 3 fights were here in America, right? You may have his next fight gonna be here in America. I'm just saying, can we effectively say that all the belts are not in the UK? I'm just asking a question. I'm not saying we trying to take charge of Tyson Fury, even though y'all sent them over here to us. But I'm just saying, can we not use that talking point anymore because all the belts technically are not in the UK if he's not fighting in the UK? Just asking the question. Maybe I'm tripping. What's up, Mr. Gorm in the building? What's up, fam? What's good with you, man? Blessings from South Australia, man. Blessings from the DMV. Salute. I repeat, salute to South Australia in the house, man. Much love to you, fam. Much love to you, man. Real spill, man. UCAD and BBBFC will be steaming pissed that Fury has outsmarted them all day. Again. And you could say again. I thought he outsmarted them in the 2015 investigation, when he effectively created a diversion, flipped the tables on them, and told them to cease and desist because I can't make no money. And if I can't make no money, I'm suing y'all in court. That scared the BBBFC all the crap. And this is what I'm telling y'all. Do y'all know the yearly budget of the BBBFC? Tyson Fury is worth over 70 million pounds. He can take loans on future fights with Wilder or whatever. He can go and get a loan today, and he can whoop their ass in the courts all day. Powerless, fight fans, powerless. What are they going to do? Ain't nothing that they going to do. Fury like, screw y'all and your 8-year ban or whatever the fuck. Screw all that. Ain't nothing y'all can do. Whether he did it or not, there's nothing that nobody can do at this point. Nothing. Unless you calling ABC, and y'all should know who ABC is. I'm not telling y'all. Unless you calling ABC, ain't nothing that Fury can do. Period. You know what I'm saying? Period. So that's it, man. Nothing that he can do. They have been trying to get Tyson Fury for years, one way or another. Haven't been able to do it. This situation right here, even this right here, right? Like with the farmer and everything, like this got to be a slap in the face. Because it's like, damn, you lied to us back in the day. You swindled us after we tried to get you for 2 damn years, and you swindled us, and now ain't shit that we can do about it. That's the facts of the matter. Whether you like Tyson Fury or not, if you're a Bomb Squad fan or not, if you want this glove investigation or if you want this farmer situation to come to the light, like to come to the forefront, it ain't going to happen because the people that you want to do it don't have the power to do it. Who gonna touch Tyson Fury at this point and take all that money off the table? That's the question. That's the question. Look how easy Frank Warren dismissed that farmer. Look how he dismissed him. Oh, who do you talk to? Oh, you talk to a member of the team? Oh, what member of the team? Because Tyson Fury walks around with about 20 to 25 people. So which member of the team did you talk to? You never talked to Tyson though, right? You didn't talk to Tyson, but you talked to a member of the team. Who is the member of the team? Even if the farmer revealed who the member of the team, it won't touch Tyson Fury. It's called a straw man. Fall guy. I don't know, fight fans. Just don't look like it's going to happen. Fury dropping his UK license is a funny move. Funny move. But if he is guilty of what this farm is saying, it's a brilliant move. I'm going to keep it 100. It makes me wonder what the farm is saying may be true. Be honest with you. Maybe. We'll never know. But it may just be true. Because why this man drop his license when he clearly told the world after the first Wilder fight, he wants to fight in the UK. He wants to fight over at Old Trutherford. Those were the words of Tyson Fury. Now all of a sudden he don't give a shit. He probably did it. Wouldn't be surprised. But he played this thing. If he did it, he played this shit masterfully. And I'm keeping it on it. Yeah, I'm a Bomb Squad fan through and through, and I want Bomb Squad to knock his fucking block off. Without a doubt. But looking at how Tyson Fury played this, bro, well played. Brilliant. Brilliant move. The man dropped his UK license and then got the proof to say that I wrote them and told them I was dropping it. But one thing that no one got told, because Mr. Left Foot, Right Foot, Care Foot, Blue Foot, whatever his name is, decides to go to the newspapers instead of putting UK up on game. He decided to go to the newspapers. He looking for money. You didn't go to the right people. Now Tyson Fury got ahead of the game. Oh, he's saying what? Oh, he's going to squill on us? He going to say what? Oh, hell no. Let's get rid of this license right now. They ain't going to do nothing. We'll finish over a fight here in America. We'll make $20 million a fight. We'll fight Wilder the third time, and anything else happen after that, I really don't give a damn, because I'll have so much of them in the bank. I'll be so far up that they ain't going to know where I end or where I begin. That's the plan. Played beautifully by Tyson Fury. Bam. Beautifully played. Beautifully played. Wilder, you got to get this dude, bro. You got to. Wilder is the only answer. Hold up. I like that. Hold on for a second, fight fans. Hold on. We might got something here. Wilder is the only answer. Truth be told. If you want to know who can stop Tyson Fury, it ain't the BBBFC. It ain't UK. Shit, I don't even know if it's ABC at this point. The only one that can effectively stop Tyson Fury, if you believe he a cheater, if you believe he dropped his UK license to get away from this farming situation, if you believe he did all of this crap, there's no one in the world that can stop him right now. With the exception of Bomb Squad. So the question is this: will Bomb Squad save the day? Will Bomb Squad stop the machine at this point known as Tyson Fury? From his family to the network he deals with, to the promoters he deals with, to his 25-member entourages. Can anybody stop the machine known as Tyson Fury? Nobody can, with the exception of Bomb Squad. Let that sink in on your ass, champ. So while all of y'all are running around here looking for justice, and I ain't mad at you, look for your justice. Hope you find it. Good luck with that shit. If you're looking for justice for the gloves, for the farmer, I'm so sick of Tyson Fury. He's a cokehead. If you are looking for justice, the only way that you're going to find that justice is in the right hand of Bomb Squad. There your justice go right there. Let's talk about how to get our main man back on track so he can go over there and deliver. Go out there and deliver. That's your justice. It ain't going to come from the BBBFC. It ain't going to come from Nevada. It ain't going to come from the WBC. It's going to come from Bomb Squad. That's the only one that can do it. And that'll be sweet justice. If Tyson Fury gets knocked out, laid out on that canvas, that's going to be sweet justice. Sweet justice, fight fans. That's the justice I want. I know that these suits ain't going to do shit. Eddie Hearn ain't going to even let that happen. If Eddie Hearn would get in and lay down and say, leave, he will protect Tyson Fury right now just to protect that mega fight. Everybody would. The only one who won't. The only thing he don't have protection from is Bomb Squad. So we'll see. We'll see. Word of the day in the building. What's up, fam? What's up with you, man? What's going on? What's going on? Let me scroll up some. He says that maybe they would have taken to Wilder in the UK. Maybe they would have taken to Wilder in the UK. Probably so. Possibly so. If he Wilder could have won, and that was one of the reasons why I used to sit up on here and scream, "Go over there, bro! Go over there." Actually, I've been told by a lot of the UK brethren, man, y'all got love for Bomb Squad. Y'all don't like when he talk his talk, and y'all don't like when he go against AJ, but y'all one way or another got love for the man. And I thought he could have went over there and won more fans. You know, maybe commentated a couple. Remember, he was supposed to even do that one time, but they wasn't going to allow him to get in the ring, and it turned to this big censorship. And he can't say this to AJ, and AJ can't say this to him. So no, I thought Wilder should have went over there and gained more fans. I think y'all would have took to him too, but don't use crying over spoiled milk. It is what it is. Eddie Hearn is a slinky ass dude. He say, "Yo, yeah, I agree with you." And Eddie Hearn, the kind of cat, he follows the dollar signs. And if he see the walls closing in on Tyson Fury, when he knows that's only if the Bomb Squad situation is over, he's saving that fight for AJ. He gonna put every piece of anything that he can employ to stop it. He gonna do it. Tyson Fury is gonna have protection from all sides in boxing because he's involved in a mega fight. These are the facts. This is the ugly truth of boxing. You know what I'm saying? Lloyd Sweat for real say, "Yo, East Baltimore on the block. Much respect and blessings, man. Chat in the LDBC. Salute to you, man. Salute to your DMV in the building. You know what I'm saying? All day, bro. All day. Much love for sliding through, fam. Much love. You know what I'm saying? I love the fight in America. Fury could play on AJ mentally on his previous outing in America all day. All day. And that's a real possibility. I think Saudi will try to step in first. Saudi Arabia, they'll try to come in and take that fight first. But I mean, just because they're not getting in the UK, America will welcome that fight with open arms. But I do think Saudi will be in the driver's seat first, man. They're going to come out with a stupid bag. Man, look, we giving them whatever they want. Whatever they asking for, get that shit to them. You know what I'm saying? But it is what it is, man. So I'm going to go ahead and move on from this, man. But Tyson Fury has vacated now, or basically relinquished his UK boxing license. Coincidental time, right after these accusations from the farmer fly. Coincidental time. He did this right before the Wilder rematch, yet the farmer came to Frank Warren in September of last year. They've known about this farmer situation since September. And Frank Warren has said it himself. The farmer, when he told him to go get lost, the farmer did go to the news media. And the news media took this story and they sat on it. According to Frank Warren, at least. They sat on it and waited for the perfect time. Basically, everybody was in the know. Everybody had a heads up that this farmer was coming. And Tyson Fury did the masterful job of dropping his UK license before this shit can hit home. And now everyone's powerless and they can't do nothing about it other than Bomb Squad. You know what I'm saying? Real spill, bro. Real spill. Real spill, man. Real spill. I got Breeze Boxing in the building. What's up, fam? Furies is ours now. Say Breeze Boxing. That's what I've been telling them, fam. I'm like, yo, y'all done gave up Tyson Fury, man. We can't sit back and say all of the belts in the UK no more, man. The man ain't fighting over there, man. So it is what it is. We got to get to the next one, though, man. We'll pick this story back up maybe in a later episode, but we got to get to this next one because this next one is kind of like big. Hold on one second. My banner disappeared on me, so hold on, Charlo versus I bet that. All right, so the deal is this, fight fans. This is now being discussed. It has been a long time coming. To see that these two fighters' name in the same sentence has been a long time coming. There's a lot of talk of a possible fight between Jamel Charlo, the WBC champion at 154 pounds, versus Erislandy Lara, the WBA regular champion at 154 pounds. It is being reported that Jamel Charlo, I'm shocked. Then again, should I be? But Jamel Charlo himself petitioned the WBC and asked them to let him have his voluntary defense against Erislandy Lara. Wow. Salute to Charlo for stepping up to the plate. But why you wait till Lara was 37 years old, though? We're going to talk about that. Now, for those who know, these two fighters right here They come from the same stable. They all know that they go all the way back to when they were both training under Ronnie Shields. We know that Jamal Charlo still trained by Ronnie Shields. Jamel Charlo left Ronnie Shields. Now, the reason that Jamel Charlo says that he left Ronnie Shields was basically over a gym. Jamel Charlo wanted to go and start his own gym. He asked Ronnie Shields to come aboard. Ronnie Shields says, no, we prefer you stay here at Plex Gym. And guess what? I will continue to work for you. Charlo says no dice. Then, according to Charlo at least, Ronnie Shields asked for more money. And Charlo said he didn't like the numbers that he was hearing from Ronnie Shields. And Ronnie Shields wanted him to stay put in that gym. So he cut Ronnie Shields and he went to Derrick James. But however, when Charlo went to Derrick James, Charlo had a lot to say about the Ronnie Shields gym. He was running around telling everybody how much he's learning under Derrick James and how much he's getting so much sharper under Derrick James, more than Ronnie Shields could ever do. He was running around clowning the fighters in Ronnie Shields' gym. I recall a certain quote, check my archives because they don't lie. You know I covered it. When Jamel Charlo stated verbatim, I can quote this off the air, and I quote, I can beat everybody in Ronnie Shields' gym, including my brother, end quote. That was Jamel Charlo feeling himself. Now, remember when Charlo was up under Ronnie Shields, a lot of people considered him a more technical boxer. You can accredit a lot of that technical boxing ability to his sparring days with Erislandy Lara. Because it's funny, right? When Charlo goes to Derrick James, where he's more gritty, more of a front forward type fighter now, well, that's exactly what Derrick James has in his gym. Charlo is almost like a product of his own environment, if you will. But when he was in there with Lara, and there's a lot of rumors that Lara was getting out on him. When he was in there with Lara was teaching him the technical aspect of things. Charlo was going into the fights, breaking fighters down and getting them done. No one wanted to fight Jamel Charlo back then. Nobody. Now, when Charlo left Ronnie Shields' gym, well, Erislandy Lara has been calling him out ever since. I can bring up 20 quotes of Erislandy Lara calling out Jamel Charlo through the years. I could bring up 20 quotes of Jamel Charlo talking crap back to Erislandy Lara through the years. But now here we are. Now, both men honestly had chances to face each other in the past. They could have been made this happen, but it is what it is, and that's just the way boxing works. The time is now. Now, my thing is this also, I want to try to keep in mind playing in the background. Jamel Charlo could be running game here. Like, the WBA super champion is Jason Rosario, right? Now, if Charlo beats Lara for his WBA regular belt, will that not corner Jason Rosario? Even though Jason Rosario has let it be known that he is down to face Jamel Charlo, according to Jason Rosario, right after his last win, and I quote, if I don't fight Julian J. Rock Williams, I would like to fight Charlo or Lara next. They are the best, and I want to show that I am the best. I am 24, and I'm only getting better and better. That's according to Jason Rosario, end quote. So he's welcoming these fights. Now, the question is, will Erislandy Lara prefer the Jason Rosario fight over the Charlo fight? Now, I've always accused Charlo over time, like, yo, man, when you going to give Lara that smoke? Because he stopped speaking on him for a while. But Lara ain't too far removed from criticism from Charlo either. Because Lara had a chance last year, actually, to face Jamel Charlo. And he chose not to. The WBC ordered a final eliminator between Erislandy Lara and Julian J. Rock Williams. The winner faces Jamel Charlo. Erislandy Lara pulls himself out of the WBC rankings and chooses to go and face and to enter into the WBA rankings to face Brian Castano, in which he fought Castano to a draw, right? He chose to go to the WBA route when he could have fought Julian J. Rock Williams, and if he could have beat him, made it back to Charlo. But he chose not to go that route. Julian J. Rock Williams went over to fight Jared Hurd, and so on and so forth. But he could have fought Charlo then. Why did you run from that situation, Laura? Now, then the WBC was saying that, Laura, we pulled him out of the rankings because he failed the WBC clean boxer program, which was a straight out lie. Because why would he fail? He requested to be pulled out of the WBC clean boxer. Why would he request to pull out of the clean boxer program, which uses VADA testing, then go to the WBA where they got the fair boxing program and they use VADA testing? And Erislandy Law requested to be into the fair boxing program. So that was bullshit. But the WBC, and this has been rumored by a lot of content creators, a lot of boxing fans, they've said that, one thing about this clean boxer program, you got to beware because they want to keep tabs on you at all times. And they will use this to destroy your name if you don't bend to the will of the WBC. They attempted to do this with Erislandy Law. When he pulled himself out of the rankings, they tried to put a dirty name on Law. Oh, he flunked. Oh, he didn't want to be in the clean boxer program. Straight up lied. You know what I'm saying? Straight up lied. Hold on, fight fans. Hold on. According to Mark DeCubis, which is Erislandy Law's manager, and I quote, "The news by the WBC is inaccurate. They were asked to remove Lara from the rankings because he will be challenging for the WBA world title against Brian Castano. Our teams are working on the exact particulars for more details. Also, this was done to give opportunities to the other younger fighters to enter the rankings and challenge for the WBC title." Oh, so you're looking out for the kids. That's why you got out of the way of Charlo. Oh, okay. Okay, cool. He goes on to say, Erislandy Law has done multiple tests for multiple fights and will continue to do so with local commissions and or USADA. It's disappointing that the WBC didn't clarify the reason on why he left the WBC rankings, end quote. They try to put a dirty name on him, basically in a nutshell. He goes to the WBA, fights Brian Castano in a draw. Brian Castano then gets pissed off at the WBA because they're asking him to rematch a fighter that he's already beat. So he drops the belt. Lara then takes and steps in. He wins the fight, and now he's the WBA regular champion. Good for him. Good for him. Now, Jermell Charlo, when he speaks about Ronnie Shields, he says, and I quote, "Leaving Ronnie didn't happen in a bad way." He says that his former trainer wasn't too fond of him opening up his own gym. And even though Charlo offered for Shields to train him at his new gym, they both realized that it simply was time to move on. He goes on and says, "When I tried to go back to him, he told me that things change and that the money has changed. Being a business person, I couldn't accept the numbers that he was giving me. So that concluded our relationship as my trainer." These are the words of Jermell Charlo. He says that Ronnie Shields was the type of person that said not to open a boxing gym, stay in place, and eventually you'll get fame. You'll get money. You'll get these things. There's no point in opening a business because it puts more stress and most boxing gyms don't do well anyway. Damn, end quote. So basically that's like I just told y'all, that was what's created the rift between Ronnie Shields, a father figure to Jermell Charlo, if you will. It made him walk out the door. Wow. Now, Jermell Charlo, for this particular fight, will be expecting for for his brother to be in his corner. The question is, Jamal Charlo, who has Ronnie Shields as his trainer, Erislandy Law is his current stablemate, and he got a lot of love for Lara. A lot of love. Of course, he's got to stand with his brother in this, right? He's got to stand with his brother. But Jermell Charlo is out in the public giving quotes like he's doubting that. Real spill. According to Jermell Charlo, and I quote, he says that, "Hey, I ain't fighting against Ronnie Shields. I'm fighting against whoever the opponent is. It's going to be a lot of controversy. There's going to be a lot of adversity, controversy, and a lot of BS that goes along with this because that's my brother's trainer. With the way we are outside of boxing and inside of boxing, loyalty is everything. But how can you believe in a fighter that want to beat your brother?" So this is a very big, critical conversation. It's not something that we think about or want to speak on at the moment, end quote. Those are the words of Jermell Charlo. He's asking his brother, how do you root for someone that wants to come out and beat your brother? I best to see you in my corner. And I have no ifs, ands, or buts that Jermell Charlo will be in the corner of Jermell Charlo. But they're not nearly as tight today as they were before when they were under Ronnie Shields. Jermell Charlo owns his own gym, but only Jermell Charlo owns that gym, not Jermell and Jamal. No. Jermell Charlo doesn't live in Texas no more. He moved to LA. Charlo was on his own program. And I ain't mad at that. Sometimes you just want to do your own thing. You know what I mean? It's nothing against your people. You feel like, you just want to do your own thing. That's all it seemed like, but it is what it is. Now, as for sparring Erislandy Lara, like we spoke about earlier, I told y'all I believe that's why that man was so technical during that time. According to Jermell Charlo, and I quote, "Man, that is something that I will not disclose before this fight. We wanted to build up. Y'all want to build it up, and it's going to be a big fight. We had some rough, nice, and good sparring. I was at that age, a young lion, trying to just grow as a man and not really filling out. I'm pretty sure now you could tell that I'm filling out as a man and growing. It would be completely different." Let me stop right there. It would be completely different. He says it would be completely different. What? So you saying he was getting out on you? Teaching you something? You didn't have your man body, your man strength? Was he schooling you? Were you learning? But those sparring sessions, we are just going to hold on to that. We had a great run, and I have video and all things like that. I'm pretty sure all of this will surface and build up to lead in to this fight if it happens, end quote. Nice. He says he has videos on Lara over their old sparring sessions. Sure, all of that stuff is going to come in handy. Now, as for Erislandy Lara, what he has to say about Charlo, and I quote, "I've trained with Charlo for a lot of years. He knows the problems that I present. Compared to me," when he's talking about when Charlo fought Lubin, Lubin's a good kid, but a built-up prospect and a child. If it's Charlo, I'll beat him. If it's Hurd, I'll beat him. I'm willing to fight Hurd or Charlo, and I want them next, end quote. Not to mention, I told you, several quotes from Erislandy Lara over the years calling out Charlo. Several. Now, there's talks that a lot of people want to see Lara versus Erickson Lubin. They're saying that Erickson Lubin is rated #1 in the WBC and #4 in the WBA. With Erislandy Lara being the regular champion, why don't you give young Erickson a shot? Because I know Charlo ain't going to do it. By him being rated #1 in the WBC, Charlo didn't want to fight him the first time. You damn sure ain't probably ready to fight him again now. Charlo want the big fish. He going to look at Erickson Lubin like, bro, I've already stopped you in one round, bro. I ain't trying to make this happen. He going to be pleading to the WBC to get that shit out the way. I'm telling you. But it is what it is. So the question is now, stylistically between these two today, is Erislandy Lara slowing down? I have to say yes. 37 years of age. Legs are not looking nearly as strong as they used to be. Doesn't move nearly as fluid as he used to be for as long throughout of a fight. His last fight only lasted 2 rounds, so we didn't get a good look. But in the Castano fight, seen some iffy times in that fight for Lara. In the Hurd fight, same thing. Some believe that Hurd maybe took a lot out of him. It's reminiscent of my main man, Sergio Martinez. Sergio was a damn good fighter, but the second his legs went, he was shit. Couldn't last in a fight. Is this the reason why Charlo feels so comfortable to call out Lara? Oh, I see your legs slipping. I see you not looking the same. Is this the reason that he's doing it? Riddle me that. I think so. Fuck that. Charlo sees something. Now, Erislandy Lara has also the same potential to do to Charlo what, say, Austin Trout did, and also with what's my man name? Tony Harrison did. All they did was use movement and elusiveness. Erislandy Lara has that exact skill set and can do such. He can. I don't know for how long is the question. See, Austin Trout, he was older. And he was trying to be elusive, but he got knocked down twice. Couldn't sustain it. Tony Harrison beat Charlo in the first fight on movement and jabbing. Second fight, he had no movement. And Charlo beat him. Lara can move, but not nearly as good. Can Lara stay out of the way of Charlo's bombs long enough to not get slept? 37. And here we go with this fight, fans. Oh, Lord. I just told y'all this, man. Women weaken legs. Erslandy Lara just got married. You go to social media. He got videos and pictures of him and his lady everywhere. They all over the place. Ain't nothing wrong with that. But it's funny. Here we go with another fighter. I've already ran down a list for y'all. Another fighter that's recently getting married, that's keeping his girl too close around fight time, and he got no legs. Another one. He just recently got married. But anyway, now all of a sudden his legs is looking iffy. But he is 37 years old, so it is what it is. Charlo's emotions may be triggered for this fight. We're talking family here. I mean his usual emotions of just pent off and want to show the whole world of look at my new power and I can knock everybody out and I'm going to show I'm not talking about that kind of emotion. I mean family emotion. There's going to be some family baggage involved in this. I don't even know if I'm a fight fan. I want to see all good fights, but it's going to be a lot of family emotional baggage with this. Going up against his former trainer, and they say Ronnie Shields is like a father figure to them. Going up against the trainer of his brother. Going up against the man that helped raise him in the fight game. You know what I'm saying? Damn. Even Erslandy Lara. Like I told y'all, there's sparring wars. It was iron sharpening iron with that situation right there. Lara probably taught Charlo a lot. They probably been through a lot of gym wars together. Had a lot of conversations together. Like family. This will honestly be one of the toughest fights that Charlo will ever have to take. And not because of the competitive level of it, but the family baggage that will come with it. And I think this is one of the reasons that Jamal Charlo wanted to shut this down in the past. When Jamel was running around talking all reckless about Ronnie Shields in the gym, talking reckless about Lara and all the fighters, everywhere he was going, he was just talking reckless. Jamal had to pull him in. Like, bro, come on, man. These my peoples, bro. At the end of the day, these still my peoples. You might don't run, but these my peoples. They did shit. Charlo was getting beside himself, fam. Beside himself. It's one thing to talk about other places, like Jared Hurd, and when he told Jared Hurd, screw DC and all your boxes, and I ain't forgot about that. That's one thing. But to say, screw Ronnie Shields and I'll beat every fight in this gym, including my brother. Like, to say that, you off the rails, cuz. You way out of bounds. Way out of bounds. There's going to be some emotion attached to this fight. This is going to be a hard fight for Charlo. Unless he just has a lot of disdain for these folks. Unless he got a lot of disdain for Erslandy Lara. Unless he just don't like Ronnie Shields for any sort of reason whatsoever. He's so pissed off at them for not coming to his new gym, and everyone wants to stay at Plex Gym and no one wants to come to my gym, and then you want to raise the prices on me, and you know, I mean, who knows, man? This issue that happened in that gym could be one of the reasons that Jamel Charlo walks around and talks the way he does. He carrying that chip of pain. I'm not with my people no more. I'm out here. I'm out here in LA around the weirdos and shit. I'm out here around the weirdos. Trying to be an actor, a singer, a dancer, a model, or whatever. But I'm out here with the weirdos. I'm not with my family. And so this is going to be tough. This is going to be a good fight. This has been long overdue because of all of the trash talk that's been going on between these two. The emotional aspect of it, this is going to be a hell of a fight. I am really, if this comes to fruition, if Erslandy Lara accepts, I cannot wait to see this fight, fans. Real spill. Thumbs up as you pull up, man. Thumbs up as you pull up. Y'all already know. You know what I'm saying? Y'all already know, man. WBC say we been cheating. Yeah, man. Yeah, that's exactly what he been doing, fam. Your man Tyson, boy, he played this shit like a fiddle, though, bro. He played it like a fiddle. I mean, played it like a fiddle, bro, from the first investigation to today. And now no one can touch him but Bomb Squad. Played it like a fiddle. Played it good. Played it good. But that's the fight game. And people may say, well, man, well, why you ain't mad? Why you ain't mad? Because I know what the hell boxing is. I know all of the dirt that go on in this sport. All of the filth that's involved in this sport. And if you want to pretend and live in the land of lollipops and strawberries and shit, like boxing is just the most, stand-up sport and everybody doing the right thing. Hell nah, bro. This stuff that y'all are so-called accusing Tyson Fury of, I can bring up some incidents around boxing throughout the decades that make this look like child's play. You worrying about, him putting his hand in the palm, allegedly, right? Allegedly. What about fighters that put holes in their thumbs and had nails coming through them? Or, I mean, we can talk about some things that's went on in the sport of boxing unchecked. It's boxing. It is what it is. You ain't get caught. You got away with it. You was slick enough to get away with it. It is what it fucking is. I just want Bomb Squad to come in there and make you pay. And make you pay for all that you got away with. That's all I want. That's my justice. Y'all keep relying on these fucking suits. I want Bomb Squad to bring justice. That's who I want to bring it. Real spill. I feel you, done died. I feel you, man. I feel you, man. I feel you, man. Man. Word of the day says it's boxing, and you can't clean dirt all day, fam. It's just the fight game, fight fans. It is what it is. For those of us been rocking with this game for years, and we know what it is, we know things like this happen. If you think that boxing is going to stop cheating or started cheating with Tyson Fury, then, y'all don't clearly. Rest in peace to Jeff Mayweather. You clearly don't know shit about boxing. You know what I'm saying? Real spill, because this is just the fight game. If he cheated, if the farmer would have just came out and been this stand-up citizen like he's trying to be so supposedly today, if he'd have came out and went to the right people in the beginning, instead of running to Frank Warren and running to Tyson trying to get some money, if he would have played this shit on the low, it was all about money with the farmer the whole time. It was all about money. Whole time, I'm still wondering if it's true, Tyson could have just slid him that shit. And like, man, go ahead about your business, man. Just cover this shit up. But you don't know this farmer. You don't know what he really capable of. You don't know what he going, he tried to blackmail. He tried to bribe me. You don't know. Y'all don't know this dude. He fouled too. They all foul. It's all a big shitstorm. You know, that's all it is. It's a bunch of crooks trying to expose each other. The farmer's a crook. Everybody's a crook. I'm not going to sit here and act like this farmer's some saint. He was willing to purge himself. He a fucking crook, and he just want to get paid. Simple. Expect me not to have no mercy for the crook. They all goddamn crooks. Ain't nothing, you know what I'm saying? So it is what it is. It is what it is, fam. It is what it is. So on that note, fight fam, great show today, man. I know it was pretty long-winded today, man. We were more in the weeds than I like to really get into. You know what I'm saying? But it is what it is, man. Now y'all are heavily, hopefully informed, in the know for anybody who's, looking at this Tyson Fury situation. Please, I tell you, keep in mind that the farmer came to Frank Warren in September, and then this man just dropped his license a few months after that, out of the blue. It is what it is. Move on. Seek your justice from Bomb Squad, and thumbs up on the way out if you did not hit it on the way in. Thank you for everybody that rocked with the homie tonight, man. Much love to you all. Much love to everybody. I repeat, everybody that rocked with the homie tonight live, man. Much love to everybody that catches this on the playback. Just thumb it up for me. That's all a brother asks. You know what I'm saying? Y'all stay real out there, man. Y'all keep it 100 at all times. Stay stressed and sucker free. Remember, the devil is everywhere. He omnipresent everywhere at the same time. He's trying to come and mess over your life. You don't got to go to work tomorrow. So I don't got to give y'all the speech because y'all at home getting to know your family a little better, getting to do things that you always wanted to do. Maybe go ahead and putting that business, getting that business up off the ground and up and running. I know that's what you've been doing. I know you ain't just been sitting around looking at Leave It to Beaver all fucking day. You know what I'm saying? I hope you've been using this time wisely. Much love to y'all, man. I catch y'all up on the next one. We'll be back here Saturday for We Talking Boxing. Every Wednesday, every Saturday, the homie will be in the house. Thumbs up on the way out if you didn't hit it on the way in. And like I always say, to the next one, much love. Peace out.